Nuketown Zombies from Black Ops 2 was a small pre-order bonus map that offered very little in terms of content. Its job was to be a simple survival map with a neat gimmick. That wasn't enough for some folks. Sir Jammy and EGE115 took it upon themselves to enhance Nuketown Zombies by building upon what is already laid out in the Black Ops 2 version. Nuketown Remastered from World.War features an expanded layout that allows you to explore the entire above-ground town. It also allows you to open up the underground bunker, which is actually a bigger area than the above ground. Nuketown Remastered also has its own main quest, culminating in your escape. Now I know there's a Nuketown Zombies on the Black Ops 3 workshop that is quite popular, but today I'm only going to be taking a look at the version from World.War. You start the map in the exact same spot as Black Ops 2's Nuketown, and not much looks different at first. Quick Revive comes crashing out of the sky as your first perk. The perks falling out of the sky mechanic seems to work differently than Black Ops 2, as the perks come crashing down as you open the map. Deadshot, for example, came down just as I walked to its spot without killing any zombies. Also, the locations are the same for each game. I'm not the biggest fan of this, as the randomness of Black Ops 2's version gave it some charm. But you can refund perks in this map, which is always a welcome feature. As you open the above ground area, you'll notice the bunker door has an electric shock effect on it. Around the map, there are 3 generators that have the same visual effect on them, and if you destroy each of them, the electric lock on the bunker will be shut off and the door will open. The map doesn't hold your hand and tell you how to open the bunker, so if you can't piece that information together, you would be stuck with just the OG Nuketown map area to play in. Now one of the generators is practically in your face when you spawn, so it's kinda hard to miss. The other ones are far outside the map, so you just have to chuck your grenades out to reach them. The ladder is broken, so you have to drop down, with no way of getting back to the surface once you go in. On the way down, you can buy the Bowie knife, which is kinda cool. Once you're in the bunker, it's time to find power. The chalk drawings point you in the right direction, and you should stumble across a power switch, but you go up to it and it says turn on power source 1. You flip the switch and nothing happens. There's a reason it's labeled as 1. On the other side of the bunker, there's another switch you need to turn on to get full power. I like the aspect of a dual power switch, as it makes you explore the entire underground to unlock a new feature of the map. As you delve deeper, you'll come across a blue portal that leads you to a twisted version of the Nuketown houses sitting atop a hellish lava pit. This is where you'll finally come across Jug, and where you'll be able to access Pack-a-Punch after you unlock it. I'll go over the unlock process in a bit. The portal to get here isn't even an actual portal, it's just a thick fog particle that you walk through. I don't know the reason why this isn't an actual portal, but it works pretty seamlessly, and I'm guessing it helps performance in some way, which is kinda neat. There are other portals in this hellscape that actually teleport you. Some put you above OG spawn, and some put you on the opposite side of the barrier, so you can access the rest of Nuketown above ground. On this other side of town, you can buy doors into all the houses but one, and get back into the underground through holes in the ground. I didn't mention it before, but after power is on, Shangri-La geysers activate and will take you to different spots on the surface through these holes. Another piece of transportation I didn't go over before was the zipline. If you go on top of the greenhouse balcony, you can zipline to the other side of town, but only once certain doors are open. Using all the portals, ziplines, and geysers to your advantage makes this map flow really well once you learn it, but it does take some time to do. Navigating the underground can prove to be difficult because of the tight hallways and similar looking rooms, but once you get the layout down, this map becomes much more fun. Nuketown Remastered has an array of weapons and equipment not found in a Black Ops 2 version. The weapon pool mostly consists of Battlefield 3 and 4 weapons, along with some World.War classics like the PPSH. I'm a huge fan of the Battlefield series and have fond memories with many of these weapons. The BB gun and ray gun are the main wonder weapons here. Arguably, the C4 is a wonder weapon if you can get it out of the box, because it pretty much turns into a wonder weapon when you Pack-a-Punch it. It's super cool. There are 2 buildables present on the map that each have their own specific buildable tables scattered around the map. They are the shield and the rake trap. The shield is only 2 parts and functions like a standard zombie shield with a rocket boost. The rake trap is a 3-part buildable that you can set on the floor anywhere and have an insta-kill zombies that step on it. Its premise is pretty funny, as it plays on the classic cartoon trope of stepping on a rake and it's smacking you in the face, except this one has an axe attached to it. Now I think that's enough about the gameplay features of the map. Let's get into how to open Pack-a-Punch and then the main quest. To open Pack-a-Punch, you need to obtain this skull from an elevator in the bunker. Sounds simple enough, but the elevator's broken and 3 panels need repairs before you can operate it. Each requires its own tool, and they're found in toolboxes scattered around the bunker. They're quite well hidden, but since they have an interact indicator, you could always do the tried and true method of hugging the wall if you struggle to find them. After taking the tools and repairing the panels, the elevator will rise and you can collect the skull. It goes without saying, but power needs to be on for the elevator to work. Take this skull down to the Hellscape lava area and place it on a pedestal to start some sort of ritual. The skull will shine and float in the air and break a hole in the wall, revealing the Pack-a-Punch machine. Now for the map's main quest. You start by knocking on this door in your Power Station 1. A voice yells out behind it. It's a scientist that says he's been stuck down here since the outbreak started. The zombies came through the portal and he's panicking that there's too much of radiation and he's gonna die soon. He needs us to gather things for him so we can make contact with the Pentagon to get us all out.
Hello? Hello? Please tell me that's a human. Holy shit. I've been stuck down here ever since this freak outbreak of these horrors. They came through the portal. I told Dr. Phillips that we shouldn't mess around with the Never mind. I think we can get out of this place. With all this radiation penetrating my flesh, this cannot be good for me. I have been trying for around 3 days to contact the Pentagon, since we're the government's pets. I'm assuming you are well equipped and aren't going to die anytime soon. So you can get me what I need, and we can all get the hell out of here. Okay, listen carefully. I need you to go to the cabinets down the corridor and grab a file with the login details for me. It's in a red room, and you need to get them from locker block 3. I repeat, locker block 3. If there's any issues, come and tell me.
First, he needs some files from his locker. Once we reach locker block 3, we find it buried under rubble, but the scientist says we might be able to move it if our weapons pack enough punch.
What? You can't get to it? Ugh, this place is falling apart! Jesus. Okay, you need to get rid of them somehow. A pick, explosives, even if you have weapons that pack enough punch. Just find something to move those damn rocks!
We take some Pack-a-Punch C4 and blow the rocks away. After we give the scientist the files we need to get him the radio.
Right. I've got the passcodes, but I need you to get me the radio, so I can talk to them. First, you need to get a key to open this vent. I did have one, but one of those undead scum took it, and the radio. Just find it and bring it back to me.
We find the key to open the vent, and then we slide the radio through. He starts up the radio to contact the Pentagon, but can't get the signal through.
Ah, perfect. Pass the radio through, so I can get us the hell out of here. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Fucking technology! Why aren't you working now? Seems that there weren't enough communication transmitters working to get a signal to the Pentagon. I can't activate the transmitters from here. You'll have to activate them manually. There are buttons that will activate them above ground. Quickly!
We go to the surface and activate 4 transmitters to help the signal reach the Pentagon. After activating the transmitters, the scientist is able to get a signal through and he makes contact requesting help. Unfortunately, a zombie finds its way into the room and bites him. Seeing that he's helped us out and there's not much left for him to do, he ends his life hoping we make it to safety.
Hello. My name is Dr. Dexter Mannings. We are stuck at the Sedan nuclear testing site. There has been some sort of genetic outbreak. We need immediate evac. Please, send someone quickly. Oh, Jesus Christ! No, I'm in! I won't make it! I already called the Pentagon for you. Just hold off until I get here. It's too late for me.
We have to survive for 300 seconds until a rescue vehicle floats down from the sky and we can hop in it. That concludes our main quest, and although it's a short one, it keeps you interested throughout the experience with its storyline and its scientist main character. It alludes to a bigger story with talk of another scientist and the portal the zombies came through, but it doesn't really go anywhere. There isn't much gameplay wise besides the infinite round for 300 seconds, but you could just sit there and train for a while and it doesn't really make a difference. Easter eggs like this really show their age compared to some of today's custom maps, but for its time, it was a short and sweet side thing to do to escape the map. Also, the vehicle falling out of the sky, that was kinda dumb, but that's just me. Overall, Nuketown Remastered is a fine experience that shows its age in today's custom map landscape, but for its time had some great features like the battlefield weapons, a voiced Easter egg, and plenty of quality of life additions like the zip lines and the perk refunding. Personally, I enjoyed this version of the map more than the Black Ops 2 one. However, the randomness of the perks is very missed. If you enjoyed this little retrospective, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Comment what map you want me to do next. Thanks for watching.